Hello, 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 warriors. Welcome to Keon Plays. Sammy Ride Love Battle Party Mitsunari Ishida Act 2. Let's continue on. Is it the ending of it? I had to clear my throat. Don't judge me. Is it true that if he were to go to the capital now, the Tokugawa would surely take custody of him as soon as he was seen? But I honestly believe it won't be that way forever. I believe that day will come. You've always had a strong heart, haven't you? Lord Mitsunari sighs as he looks ahead, his murmur disappearing into the trees. The golden light of autumn is piercing as it comes into our room from outside. Inside, the four of us are together. The search parties are getting too close. Yoshitsugu goes out from time to time in his cloak and veils to hear the rumors moving through town. You mean from the Tokugawa? Yes. But we're still safe here, aren't we? Actually, while I was out today, I came across some guys snooping around. Near here? Yeah, well, so it has finally come to this. No. That does not mean they have already found us. Yeah, exactly. We just need to get the hell out of here and everything will be fine. The sooner the better, perhaps. And where will we run to? What about Ise? Some fled there immediately after Sakagahara, but the Tokugawa are watching the roads there very closely now. Which means we would do better going west. So if we move this way, Yoshitsugu and Sakun start to plan, poring over the map with grim seriousness. I watch and listen as they do, my hands and feet twitching as if they are already on the run. Why bother? Lord Mitsunari suddenly breaks his silence, his voice low. So Mitsunari is saying why bother, like he want to get killed, like he want his head to get chopped off. Lord Mitsunari suddenly breaks his silence, his voice low. What? Why are you going so far just on the off chance of keeping me alive? Why? Come on. That's obvious, isn't it? We're doing this because we want you to live, Lord Mitsunari. However, my arms will never heal. Forget about being able to wield a blade. I cannot even hope to hold a brush in my hand again. But more than any of that, I wasn't able to keep my promise I made with Hideyoshi. Lord Mitsunari grits his teeth against the pain of his own words, everyone more sorrow than the last. But if Lord Hideyoshi were still here, don't you think he would be the first to tell you that he wants you to live? That's right, seriously, he totally would say that, I mean. Then let me choose where I will die, just as he did. Why are you saying these things? If I remain with you as I am, they will not stop coming after you. Okay, you're not wrong in saying that it may be dangerous for Keon to stay with us. I can find some way to keep myself out of trouble, but Keon is a different story. I wasn't thinking about much when I begged Yoshisugu to go find her. I'll admit. Don't even start. I promised Lord Mitsunari, I promised him I would always be with him. That was then. This is now. I can't protect you, not anymore. Forget that you ever promised me anything. You know I can't do that. If I tell you if I forget you to forget, well, let me start that over. What the fuck is wrong with me? He looks so pissed off. He looks so angry. If I tell you to forget me, you'll do it. No, I won't. I won't forget you, Mitsunari. You're my hubbu. Forever hubbu. This wifey is not going to forget you. This wifey. Me. Kion wifey. Even if they were to do something to you, all I could do is watch them. I can't save you. I can't even come close to doing something that might be enough. Even if you can't protect me from them, I can. I don't care what happens to me. But you're the only one I tried to speak, but the sorrows of his heart speak so much louder, his voice overtaken with anguish. A deep and terrible silence reaches towards us both, covering our mouths, stopping our lips from parting even to breathe. It sits with us for some time. It will be dark soon. Let us have supper before then. Yoshisugu changes the subject, though talk of it still lingers. I have already prepared our meal for the most part, so all that is left now is to serve it. No matter what I say to Lord Mitsunari now, he may not be in a place to hear me. I am sure Yoshisugu is saying the same, whatever the fuck that is, cloak in whatever the fuck that is. I'll go get it ready. I stand quietly and leave the room alone. The next morning, shortly after breakfast. Otoni, I need to talk. Understood. Kion, leave us for a while. Alright. I agree easily enough, but that doesn't mean that I wonder what he needs to say so soon. However, I slipped out of the room as I have been asked to do, unable to bring myself to ask. That night, I prepared Lord Mitsunari's bedding for him and help him get dressed. Is Yoshisugu not going to make it back tonight? There are times when he does go out, of course, and this would not be the first time he has been out until the next day. But this is the first time that this absence has left me with such a sense of dread. I wonder where he went this time. Aw. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I'll stop. Once I am done with Lord Mitsunari's linings, I pull the bedcloths back for him. However, he does not try to lie in them, instead choosing to watch me unmoving. Come here. What? Come closer. Oh, alright. I am a little stunned at the sudden request, but I do as he asks, settling myself next to him. Not there. Sit in front of me. Okay. Closer than that. Closer? While acknowledging that this is the closest he has been to actually coming onto me, I sit in his lap, not coming, not like that in that sick way, you perverse, coming. He looks so pleased with himself, handsome and confident, smiling with the satisfaction of a strategist seeing his plan fall into place. Oh, he's smiling. I'm cool with that. Oh, this is until the tears start spilling down his cheeks, even as the smile remains frozen on his face. Lord Mitsunari, just let me see your face. Let me see more of your face. Let me see you look at me. I do as he acts, holding his gaze with mine, watching the reflection of myself in his eyes. He is so beautiful, so heartbreakingly beautiful as the mists of silent sorrows drift into them like fog on a lake as they melt into tears. His eyes trace every line of my face, following them as his fingers had done so many times, gentle and reverent as they ever were. Mitsunari. He says nothing when I call to him, does nothing to let his smile soften just a little more. Ah, now I see. He is using this look to paint my face into his memory with fire and ashes, with all the pain of his heart that will never want anyone else. Which means only one thing. You're going to leave us, aren't you? You're just going to let them. I saw between words, my voice broken by them before I can finish saying them. I bury my face against his shoulder so that my tears do not blur the picture of me he has painted in his mind. Why? Because this is the last thing I can do. No, there are other things too. I want to protect you. This is the only way I still can. Mitsunari, I love you. I don't want you to die. I don't want you to die. You need to live. Let's read the last one and then we end the episode. If we keep running, surely Ieyasu is not so naive so as to be kind. I know more than anyone how well he has had to learn his lessons in this life. Is there nothing I can say to him? I tighten my hold on his shoulder, desperate not to part from him. But even then, he shows no sign of faltering in his decision, his mind stubbornly unchanged. You are strong. You are, so you'll be alright. While he speaks, the reverent tenderness in his voice gradually fills with a deep but accepting sorrow. You would never say that to me before. You don't sound like yourself at all, Mitsunari. I don't, huh? His sigh suddenly turns to a low chuckle as it hides in the corners of my hearing. So that's it. There's no stopping him. My heart plunges into the depths of despair. His words suddenly feel piercing as needles sinking in with the pain of lies. I do not want to spin what I gather are our last painfully few hours together, troubling his heart by making him watch me weep for him. I wanted to have you here like this one last time. I'm here. You have me now. Don't worry. I'll hold you close enough for both of us, so don't worry. I lift his arms and put them around me, squeezing his body tightly and finding his heart. When it softens me enough to be able to look up at him, I kiss him passionately, shoving aside all the feelings I can never say. I kiss him for all the words I have lost, for all the times I wanted to kiss him like this and did not, in all the ways I never will again. Whether I live in glory or lose everything in death, I am always by your side. I know. The tender reverence in his eyes reflects my face so clearly, softened by the warmth. My heart will always stand with you. And when the gods decide I am to be reborn, I will return to whenever they send you. That is, I will take you in my arms again and hold you close to me with all the strength they can give me. I know. Please let me feel what it is to be in your arms again someday. This is depressing. Very depressing. Freaking sad. You're making me sad. Mitsunari, I don't want you to die. I love you. But anyways, I'm gonna have to end it here. Stay awesome and take care, warriors. Until next time, Keon plays Samurai Love Out Party. Bye.